All right. Good morning from the lovely town of Wingate, Pennsylvania. It's actually a great history on this town. In fact, they named it, I think, because of the wind that came over this mountain over here. Wherever you can see it, might be able to see it. It's right there. And then over there. Apparently it was really, really windy here a long time ago. I guess they're coming over here. All right, I gotta go. Well, anyway, we're here at Wingate, Pennsylvania. I take you guys along to all these different wonderful towns. You guys see all the salt that's on the ground. It is supposed to really snow here a lot. In fact, this area usually gets a lot more snow than like towards Easton, if you know the geography of the Lehigh Valley of Pennsylvania. If you don't, you probably have no clue what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're here at the post office. Anyway, there's a lot of salt out here. I'm going to the grocery store. We'll see if anything's even there. I know how people get with these storms, but apparently it's supposed to be a big snowstorm today. So we'll see if that happens. Anyway, let's get on with the journey that is today. Saturday, December, I don't know what, but it's Saturday. I'm going to go with 7th, 6th or 7th. Could be the 8th, but I think it's one of those. All right, let's go tackle the grocery store. See how this unfolds. You guys think there's going to be bread and milk? We'll see. It's not really a very crucial thing to my life, but I'm just very curious. I'm checking if they have some muffins. They have bread. Not completely sold out, but there's some empty spots. All right, what do we got here in the discount section? Jumbo filled cupcake, don't want that. Need butter croissants, large butter croissants. I don't know about you, but I think store-bought or store-brand donuts like these are never ever good. And I don't know why they need to sell you in bundles of 12, because I can never eat 12 donuts by the time they get hard as a rock. And if you have a family, you think your family's just going to polish off 2 or 3 donuts each? Red velvet, Red velvet's one of those cakes. Once in a while, it's good. I don't know if I can have 4. But what a time to be alive, right? I think they're $3. Yeah, they're $3 for 4. All right, first hot take of the year. Out of all the frozen pizza brands that I've ever had, I had Raoul's the other day. Out of all the pizza brands, this Newman's Own right here, these 4 are the best tasting pizzas, frozen pizza. I don't know why. And 100% profit to help kids. We'll get that. If you like frozen pizza, it's not the best. But if you get it on sale for under $6, this is $6. It's a pretty good deal. This our pizza's like $10, $12, $9. I don't know. The pond's frozen out there, so we made it back, and we'll have to go see how the pond looks. It's a cold one today, but I didn't think it was that cold to freeze the pond. Salsa's alive and well. Actually, I have to take your not your sheet, your comforter, my comforter. So unfortunately, Salsa threw up in the bed. Had a little accident. She threw up in the bed last night, so I slept with a nice old-fashioned quilt that felt like sleeping on a rug, or having a rug just thrown on top of you. If anyone's ever put one of these king-size comforters inside a dryer, you guys know the pain that this will be an all-day affair to dry this thing. Like my nice old vintage 1970s dryer. Well, here it is. I want to see how well yeah, this rock. I'll take this rock. Actually, a nice looking rock, but we'll add it to the pile. So that's the snowman that just didn't survive this winter. Blown bold snowman, snapped right in half. Take this wonderful looking rock, bring it to the other side. So yes, going for a little walk here. You can see those stones down there. My brother did that when he was here for the holidays. I guess he also filled in this one. That's a bunch of holes. Man, it is, it's getting cold. I'm going to add this over here. I want to see how well this ice looks. It, unfortunately, it's not deep enough to go ice skating on it. Let's just throw this rock, I guess, over here. Try to throw it right down there. There we go. This whole embankment, so I have these pieces of wood here. I'm trying to build up the dirt. But unfortunately, when the water gets so high, all the rain, it washes everything out. You can see there's that whole like valley right there. That wasn't like that before last year. The water went over all of this. That's why all these wood pieces are here and pressed up like that, because some wood ended up in the pond and the water just pushed it over the edge and it got stuck there. But I wanted to see how this ice looked. I don't think it's very thick. That is kind of thick. Oh. Huh. It's, well, you can kind of see it. It's probably about a ½ inch. That'd be my guess. Yeah, that's water. And it's cold. So that is not skatable. In fact, you might be able to even see it on the camera. The ridges. It's not too bad here, but you can kind of see it. That doesn't make for a very smooth surface for ice skating. So kind of cool, because I think last year, I don't even think the pond froze once like this. And I know I didn't go ice skating last year on it. It's usually one of my high points of the winter is to go ice skating on the pond. But it's gonna melt. It's supposed to get warm this week. We're supposed to have a couple days where I think it's supposed to get up to like 55 degrees. So even if it freezes now, this is all gonna be melted in a matter of 2 or 3 days. It does not stick around long at all. But the fact that it froze a ½ inch overnight, that means that we're kind of in winter. All right, and now for what is behind door number 1. If you guys remember, you might remember. If you don't remember, well, I guess you don't remember. So I grabbed this beauty at an auction. I grabbed that also at an auction. That was, I can't remember what the auctioneer's name was, but I've only been to one. And yes, here it is, the beauty in all of its glory. I think I paid $3 for this, or $2, maybe $1. I think it was $3. I don't know why, but I think I paid up. I do remember buying this at an auction probably 3 months ago. It was actually one sale that I went to that I wish I would have bought more, but I was getting outbid by this other guy who actually didn't have enough money. Literally didn't have enough money. He went to pay it. He was short like $300. And 2, he drove a Jeep Liberty and he was buying like all the remainder lots. And he only took like 6 or 8 boxes out of maybe 100 boxes they bought. So it was a very interesting sale, but I do remember buying this and making sure to bring it back. Don't have any idea how this thing's gonna go. Oh. Sorry, I have no idea where you put your feet. Back here, maybe? This is going to be so dangerous. I can't wait. We are back up in the warehouse. I brought some trash cans, or a recycling can and a trash can. What's the temperature up here? Just shy of 30 degrees. So that's probably about what? Probably like 27 degrees Fahrenheit. No sun. It's a little chilly. It's not great. It's not bad. It's not great. All right, so So the recyclables I filled in this week. I brought in another recycling can over here. I was going to knock out the last of this Tupperware. Then I can have some space over here, which is nice. The garbage company also did not show up this week. Like I said, I called them, I emailed them. They said they'd come out. They never did. And now recycling did come, but the garbage didn't. They're going to show up anyway in 2 days because it's the normal garbage day anyway, so I'm not going to fight them over it, but they never showed up. They never took my garbage. So that kind of stinks. Oh, we got one more bag here. I know I can't be the only one who feels like this entire week has been messed up in some way, shape, or form. Today feels like a Sunday for me, even though it's not. There we go. It's a nice older Tupperware there. Got something in it, which looks like probably more Tupperware. That's one heck of a weird looking... Well, I can't get that now, but we'll put it aside. What we got here? Egg cutter, tulip. Still in the box. Speaking of a box, I should probably find a box. And I'll use this guy. I have to make a run to the beer distributor to get more flats. Because I'm kind of running out of flats, man. It is cold. Put that over there. Kind of goodies, another piece of Tupperware. That's, you know, it's good that we're finally going through this stuff. Because I'll be honest, if I didn't make the video, YouTube video, I probably would never come up here and do this. Oh, look at that. Who remembers Jay's Steak and Subs? That might be a local place, but I thought it was relatively national. That's got mouse droppings in it. What the heck is this? Oh, it's that is really interesting. Little Caesars. It says Kool-Aid on that side, but has Little Caesars on the back. Man, I can't imagine. Like, this is something I think people would collect rather than use. Now, whether or not you actually collect it, that's a different story, but I hope no one would ever use this stuff. Not because it's been in storage, but because I don't know what the plastics. Things have just changed so much. Just missing the lid. That thing's got melted off. Still just looking for name brand Tupperware stuff. What we got here is souvenir. Oh, Kutztown. I kept one Kutztown cup. I don't think they're going to sell around here, but you never know. That's Tupperware brand. Some odd-shaped stuff. I mean, I guess there must have been just so many different uses. Like, I don't even know why they would have 3 different inserts there. And a triangle cup to boot. But there's probably a name for whatever the heck this thing is, besides just a container. I did read a handful of comments of people who said there were Tupperware parties they used to attend. I didn't even know that was a thing, but then again, I guess it was a thing because why else would somebody just make that up? Oh, man. Who remembers these containers? I can just taste it. You can taste the plastic for your iced tea. I used to have a purple one. I think a purple one and an orange one. Somebody might get a kick out of that. Older Phoenix Suns. I do keep the sports stuff. I'm missing a lid, but I don't see the lid. I don't think I threw it away. this is it. That might be it. That might not be it. Looks like it'd be it. That's not it. Upside down. No. Alright, well, it just doesn't have a lid. I probably put that with this. I guess, as per tradition, we should probably go through at least one bag of these clothes to get rid of them. I ended up donating probably half of that first bag we went through. I am making up... That's probably donations. I am making up a bin right here of all dollar clothes. You guys heard my rant enough about dollar clothes. I don't think clothes sell very well on a market. That is a... I don't know, that thing's dirty. Oh, it's got... it's got a lot of dog hair on it. Now we gotta find a bag. I guess I could probably just dump it out. Huh. I guess I'll just put... I don't know. That's a hood. It looks very expensive. So maybe there's a jacket in here. That's getting thrown out. Wow. Can't believe I made that toss. Should probably move that garbage can a little closer. Ooh, still got it. These are really, really disgusting. Like, that's like moldy and stuff in there, so that's just getting tossed. That's short. That's not. Okay. Ooh, Tom's is a good brand. Maybe I can... Is Tom still a good brand? I remember Tom's like was so popular. Probably 2010-ish, 2011-ish. I'll try washing them quickly. Do you guys remember that when Tom's was really popular? It was like everyone was wearing them and everyone got the little flag. And I think they donated money to some organization. This looks like it's going to be all women's clothes. Is that jacket? It might be. That's not that jacket. I'll put over here. So I have kind of intentions to go to the market this week. Wednesday it's supposed to be really warm, but it's supposed to rain. So if that clears up, maybe I'll do Lambertville, but I don't think that's going to clear up. Then obviously Columbus is an option. The weekend's still an option. I don't know how this stuff got so dirty. Oh wow. Nice. Made in USA. Vintage Lafayette College sweatshirt. Huh. Oh, look how, no, I was about to say, look how off-center that is. Let's not. That's cool. Nice vintage Lafayette College sweatshirt. So that'll go down, that'll have to be washed. T-shirt? Farmersville Stars. Well, it's relatively new because it's a printed tag. For people who might not know, printed tags are kind of a relatively new thing. I don't know when they started doing this, 2008-ish. So if you ever find a printed tag, it usually means it's a newer t-shirt. It's not an authentic vintage shirt. Farmersville. Man, I think that's Farmersville, Pennsylvania, where they have the large auction. I go down to Ephrata. I'm pretty sure it's actually a Farmersville. It's not Ephrata, but somebody might want a t-shirt for $1. Can't believe I found that Lafayette College sweatshirt. That's cool. I had figured... Man, some of this stuff is pretty rough. I figured they'd, at this auction, they had taken out all of the better stuff. They took out the concert t-shirts and put those aside. This might be a t-shirt. Oh, Breaking Benjamin. Relatively new, but that's a band. Breaking Benjamin. Thing stinks, but I'll wash that. For Boosite. Forbusite? Has anyone ever heard of that brand? Forbusite. Gabe to the rescue. I don't know. Nope, got another hat. Add to the collection. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. There we go. I don't know if that's a good brand. We'll just put it aside. Here we go. It's a nice looking jacket. They got no name on it. Has a little patch thing on the side so you can put a patch on it. It probably had a logo for whatever brand this was. This kind of looks like Calvin Klein-esque. But there really is no tag. How do you have a jacket with no tag? Just says M for medium. All right. Button up shirt. Oh, you can't go wrong with a little Lifestyle Holiday Vacation Club t-shirt. Alright. That one's done with. Wow, it is cold. Gonna quickly go ahead and see if this hat's worth anything before I throw it into a pile. Does not look like it. Looks like a relatively known brand. They got a lot of different styles. They even have jackets that you can buy for like $6. Brand new. It looks like this hat's like 12 to 15 bucks. So, unfortunately, I think it's going on the flea market pile. Does not fit my forte anyway, so I can't keep it for myself. So it's going to go on to the pile. Okay, I think I'm going to haul some of these bins up to the other building so I can add to my bin collection. I think at some point I have to stop hoarding these things though, but well, if you get them cheap, for free, essentially, I guess you got to keep them, right? All right, I guess I got to walk the stuff up here. Walk the plank, as they say. All right. See, got a green bin over there. It's going to be kind of hard to do with one hand. Put that guy up there. Push that forward. Take another bin. Push that up there. Push that forward. Try not to bonk my head on this, I don't know, 6x6. That wouldn't be good. It's pretty dark over here, I tell you what. Oh, you can't see anything over here. Anyway, this is my huge wall. You can't really see it. Then I can pull out my phone and put the flashlight on. So yes, this is my updated wall of bins. It's probably what we got, like 4 there. There's probably 4 or 5 high here. Just a collection of bins. Might not look like a lot on camera. That one fell over. The lighting's not the best. But there's probably, I'd say, close to 100 here. In all honesty. And I had the green bins, which I kind of like. They stack really well in a van. The only issue is you can't really put larger items in there, and they take up a lot of space, and there's also all that dead space between them. So if you're selling like me, that's just in bulk, you kind of really don't want that dead space. There's a lot of plastic on them, which kind of limits what you can kind of put in there, and they do weigh a little bit. But yep, this is my lovely pile of bins that grows ever so slightly. I think once I get maybe to like one more row over here, I think that might be it of saving bins. All right, so I do have to move all those bins. Those bins are also empty. You guys might remember there was a huge stack of bins that actually lined all the way over here, and it's probably like 6 tall, and there was maybe 4 or 5 wide. There was a lot here. I did go through it for like the past month or so. I did empty them out, and that's where you saw like the other bins. So those are all cleaned up. I also don't hoard bins. I know people are probably like, wow, you should just like get rid of them. You should try selling them. I do try selling them. I think it's one of those weird things where like you go to the store, and I see this all the time at hardware stores. People go to the store and would rather buy it when they need it for $20 or $15 for one bin, as you guys saw the other day, than buy it when they find a really, really good deal. Because I'm not hoarding these because I want to keep them. I'm hoarding them because to me, it's hard to like understand that this bin costs $15 or $18 or $25 for one bin. And to me, I can't just throw it away because I'm not going to use it. You know, like I would perfectly be fine with selling them for $2 or $3 at a flea market. I'm perfectly fine with that. But whenever I bring them out there, I say, oh, those bins they're empty, but they're $3 each. They're like, oh, it's like you throw them a curveball, they don't know how to respond. You know, I don't know. I want to mention that because I did make a Goodwill bins video the other day, and overnight it got 10,000 views, so it must have hit like the algorithm. Like it got 10,000 views overnight. It was at 12,000. I think now it's at 23,000 views. So just shot up all of a sudden. And I had a lot of comments about people who just like hate resellers and they think they're taking all the good stuff from like thrift stores, and people who are less fortunate can actually buy stuff. I walked away with like 3 or 4 items. I left like 15 blue bins worth of stuff, like big bins worth of stuff. So I mean, it is what it is there, but what I would say is if you want to ever save money, I wouldn't say shop at a thrift store. I would say go to your local flea market and find the people who just have like hundreds of boxes out and they're selling everything very cheap. Buy stuff then, because you're going to support someone who's kind of trying to make a living as opposed to like supporting a large corporation. And you'll probably get a lot of really, really good deals and probably be like a third of the price of a thrift store. I know with myself, like if you were to buy 4 or 5 bins worth of clothes at a thrift store, you're looking at like $200, $300. Me, I'd be happy with like $20. So you'll save yourself a lot of money by doing that. And just like the bin situation, don't go out and spend $15 for a bin. Buy it from your local flea market junk person, and you probably buy them for like $2 or $3 a bin. So try to save some money if you can. I know a lot of people hate the reseller community, especially those thrifting videos. A lot of people just hate them because it's like, it's a weird business. I don't know. It's a weird, this video is not going to get 23,000 views, so I'm answering comments from people who are not even going to watch this video, which is weird, but it is what it is. Anyway, buy some bins. Don't buy them at the store. It's not worth $15. I have close to 100, and I'll probably have more because I just can't fathom throwing away a good plastic bin with a lid. But thanks for tagging along. Stay warm, stay dry. Enjoy the snowstorm, which is supposed to happen in like 2 hours. If you're not in an area where it's not going to get a snowstorm, enjoy the rainstorm or enjoy the dry day. But thanks for tagging along, everyone. Guys, enjoy. Hit the like button, subscribe down below. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.